It's Friday. You know what that means. Wednesday was AEW's Blood and Guts. We were supposed to make this video Thursday and got distracted, and now we're rushing it out Friday to get it out before Collision. Welcome, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. We're trying to get it out and on time at least, so we were up to 3, and that makes it a streak, so let's see if we can keep it going. As I said, this last Wednesday was Blood and Guts, AEW's first women's Blood and Guts match, plus the men's match between the Death Riders and Darby's team up with Conglomeration. It was a very good show. We'll jump right into it. The show started with the women's Blood and Guts match.
Sky started. She came out first, then it was Willow.
Yep, they started it off.
Yep.
Willow was just fucking nasty all the way through on the outside. Sky got opened up right there at the start of the match too, and just started bleeding so much. Oh my god, so much blood. They had Julia come out next, and that really didn't even the odds. they just had to give Sky time to like make sure she wasn't going to bleed out and get Julia in there.
Yeah, the next came out Harley.
Yep. Babes of Wrath took over. We got to see more of what's going to be coming in the women's tag tournament. Then it went into the picture-in-picture. After that was when Tekla came out, and we finally got to see her perform the spider evasion spear on someone properly. Oh, it's so beautiful when it hit. The setup to just a standing opponent, I don't like. But it as a counter, it's so nice. Oh.
Yeah.
That popped me so hard.
Jamie Hayter came out with bag attacks.
Yeah.
That was great.
You notice, though, what happened with the tags. She went to go get in, and, like, I don't even think she went to go spread him. She just, like, threw him, and the bag broke and showered.
She swung the bag to hit someone with it.
Oh, it just...
And instead, the bottom gave out, and the tags just went flying everywhere.
Oh, my God. That was terrible.
And then I have to point out that Megan Bayne, the Beast,
comes out.
Yeah. Harley should have swung harder on her. Just saying.
Oh, Harley, yeah.
Yeah. Then you got Chris Statlander that came out right after that. Now, Chris, she came in wearing her belt.
Yeah.
Whooped ass wearing the belt. That I thought was pretty impressive.
Belts were a theme on this.
Yeah, well, fucking
belt
Monet and her stupid belts don't even count anymore.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
The next one to come out to one up Statlander wearing her belt to the ring is Monet, and she's got the table with all of the belts laid out. Just there. And comes out, goes in, hits Statlander, goes out, just starts grabbing belts, taking them in, and tossing them to everybody on her team in the ring. That was great. I've never had a champion with this many belts that could actually do that for their team, I think, in one of these Blood and Guts matches. That was hilarious, and I loved it. I thought she was just going to pile them up and do like a DDT or something on it to someone.
Mean, not like it did a lot of damage, but okay.
True.
Next out was Mina.
Yeah, all I have from when Mina came out was Mina! Exclamation points.
I literally just put Mina. She's nothing impressive. Literally, the only reason that she's getting so much publicity right now is because of Tony.
It took me a second to remember, yes, she did come out with a bat, or a pipe, and that's how she gave help and took over a little bit for the match. But I'm like, I don't remember what she did. It was Mina, and then the next person out was Shafir.
Yep, Marina Shafir.
It was after... let's see here. Oh. So wait. No. Before Shafir came out, that was when Tekla and Julia slipped out of the cage. went out of the cage, attacked the ref so that they could get the key. And then Monet and Statlander were fighting outside.
And they were busy pulling people out, throwing them out of the cage.
Yeah.
Then after Shafir comes Tony.
Oh no, I roll fast. Oh yeah, I did roll fast. It was Shafir coming in. Yeah. Mina, then Shafir came in, took out Statlander on the bed of nails. Yeah, I scrolled past on my notes. My bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot her bed of nails.
Yeah. Shafir being in this match just completely threw me off. I like that they put her in there, and I...
Not that impressive with the bed of nails, though. Really, honestly.
Moxley used it before, and it looks like a really dangerous spot, and it is very dangerous, but the bed of nails trick, I understand how the carnival, the science of it works for it. Seen the carnival before, so knows how the science works. Yeah.
Then Tony was the last one to come in. Match begins.
No. Yeah, Tony was in. Yeah, because she came in with the pearls wrapped around her fist, hit Shafir twice in the face.
Hold on. That's not... She grabbed CEO's belts off the table. Then came in with the belt and the handful of pearls.
She grabbed the belt off the table, came in with I just remember she comes in with a handful of pearls, goes up to Shafir and punches her twice, and Shafir just no-sold it. I'm like, okay, that's how Shafir should be.
The part that really threw me was when CEO kissed Tony.
And then they threw her, yeah.
But I do have to say, I absolutely love the fact that Harley did turn Monet into a puppet.
Oh yeah, Mini Monet came in.
That was one of my favorite parts. Also love that she was hiding brass knuckles underneath the puppet.
Yes.
She knew what was going to happen.
Yep. Let's see here. Then at that point was when Tekla slipped out. They get the cage. That way Monet and Stat can go out. And
you have everything so miscajumbled in your notes.
No, I scrolled past and I was reading the wrong section. I missed
because it's Tekla and Julia open the ring then.
Yeah, that's when they slip out, open
and
the ring.
And then Marina throws a mirror at Tony's face.
Oh, I had that. Where did I have the mirror? Tony with the shoe, timeless love bombs. Shafir goes into the glass. Tony eats a mirror. Yeah.
You know?
That was after Monet and Statlander go through the table outside.
Yes.
God, that...
And then the freaking Tony. I absolutely hate her right now. She's been so weak, and every time she tries to save somebody or partner with somebody, she's so weak. It's unreal. Like, she is strong and independent.
She had 2 people on her back.
That doesn't mean anything. She only gave up because of what they were doing to Mina.
Her love for Mina was her weakness.
She's weak. She's weak.
But she's called out Bane and Shafir for
it ain't gonna make a difference because of
Mina tournament or whatever.
It ain't gonna make a difference.
They're just gonna target
Mina.
All
that Tony has proven is that if somebody attacks Mina, Tony will give them anything. That is the only thing she made very clear about this match. Anything they do to Mina, Tony will go head over heels and do whatever they want.
Okay.
What'd you rate it?
I gave it a 4-star.
I gave it a 4.5.
Oh. I thought it was a really, really good Blood and Guts. We've seen, I think, 4 or 5 now.
Yeah.
There's been quite a few Blood and Guts matches, TV and pay-per-view.
But first one for the women.
First one for the women, and this was really good. This was spots that I wasn't expecting to see. The double slip out spot wasn't expecting. The way of bringing in some of the weapons like the championship belts, I wasn't expecting that, and it was brilliant. There were some problems with them trying to set up some of the hardcore stuff, like the bag of tacks, which I love tacks, but I'm kind of happy that didn't go right because that's just so painful to have that many tacks in the ring.
Did it go right?
It's supposed to be a good, solid spot of tacks that you can do somebody into. That way some tacks go flying, but they were spread out, and that to me is worse, because then, like, if you're the ref and you go down to count 1, 2, and a single solitary tack, bam. Like a whole bed of tacks is like a bed of nails. You can land on it, and yeah, some might poke through and stick, but it's gonna get and then stop. Single ones spread out more evenly. I think it hurts more. So what did you gave it a 4.5? Yeah. So after that, we had Don Callis family
And
beating up Jungle Boy
for the Young Bucks.
Oh. The Young Bucks don't really seem to want to join the Callis family. If the Bucks don't join Don Callis family, will you consider liking them?
No.
If they
and I'm pretty sure they're gonna join him.
If they turn on Callis and save Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus and Kenny Omega, will you start to not hate? No?
Mm-mm. They're weak, spineless idiots, and they're gonna join Don Callis. Absolutely they are. Ain't no doubt about it.
Okay.
Next, we got Hangman versus Hobbs.
Yeah. The Falls Count Anywhere match. I thought this was for the title at first, and then commentary, thank you Excalibur, and then pointed out that no, it is not. Which just is, why did Hangman take this match? With a pay-per-view coming up?
Trying to go after Joe and his group.
Eliminate the help.
But here's the thing. It wasn't a match that was worth actually doing. I really could have done without it.
Yeah, just give time and do more. Just the two main matches would have been good, but it was a good match for Hobbs. Hobbs looked really strong in it.
Yeah, until the end when Shibata and fucking Joe came in and attacked Hangman.
That was after the finish. Up until then, Hobbs himself looked great.
I said until after.
Yeah, we hadn't even gotten to our rating on it. Now you're talking about the stuff after the finish.
I only rated it a 3.
I gave it a 3.5. Or no, I gave it a 2.5. Bad eyes. Yeah. I was sad because they have the 2 rings, and I'm like, oh, there's some opportunities here. Falls Count Anywhere. I forgot that Falls Count Anywhere is basically no disqualification. So you can go out and get weapons and do stuff on the outside everywhere. I was like, that's a good... I thought Falls Count Anywhere, you can finish in either ring. You can finish outside. It didn't matter what ring they started in. So I started a tracker thinking that they were going to go from one ring over to the other ring and then bounce back to the other ring. It'd be really cool seeing them go across. Hobbs picking up Hangman, throwing him over the center. Like, I was expecting to see that. All I have for the rings was started right, left, outside. And then it was, okay, we're going to fight outside. Hangman's hurt from last week, so it was just work the midsection, and we'll sell that. And yeah, then the Hobbs off the seating area tunnel, the walkway tunnel, the one entry tunnel area in the stands through the electrical table that blew up.
Oh.
That you immediately went, that was just pyro.
Yeah.
that was just fireworks. Yeah, that's... And then after that was when Shibata and jumps Hangman when he goes back to the ring. And then Joe comes in with a chair. And they start beating them up.
Yep.
Kingston...
Same thing Death Riders do.
Yeah. Kingston and Hook ran in to do the save, and they were doing the thing where they're bringing the cage down, but they have to stop it so
Joe
people
calls
can...
for the cage.
Joe calls for it to come down. The other two get there before it's all the way down, so like it stopped not all the way down, not all the way up, to give everyone time to jump in and out of the cage to get the bad guys outside and the good guys inside.
Yeah.
And then it just ends with them winding up calling for a steel cage match at Full Gear between Samoa Joe and Hangman, which...
Hangman calling for it.
Yeah, Hangman calling for it, which doesn't mean that it's going to stop the Ops from having Shibata or Hobbs, what's left of him, go and try and help from the outside, that they're still going to try.
The key to the ring. Let's be real. The refs just give it up. Way to go, refs.
Or the controls for the cage to go up and down is just to whoever. Like when the Bucks did it before at one of them, that made sense. They had EVP control at the time. They could call for the cage to be raised or lowered. But if you're just a wrestler, you're not supposed to be able to call for that.
Right. Next is the men's match.
No. Before that, you had one segment that you did not want, and I think you walked out to go get something in the kitchen during, and that was FTR interrupting Tony Schiavone.
Oh, not worth it. It involves
FTR. Talking with Steamboat. Yeah. The save came from Brody, setting up another rematch. I don't know if that's going to be Full Gear or if it's just at a upcoming Collision. Then we go into the men's match, which, Jesus, how many pages of notes did I do on that? Wow. Almost 3 pages of notes.
It's funny, I did not.
First out for the men's match. Oh, wait. What did you rate? No, we already did the rating on Shot, the Hangman one. Never mind. Yeah, so first one out for the men's Blood and Guts match was Darby Allin.
I freaking love him.
And Yuta.
Nobody likes Yuta.
I love Yuta.
I don't.
He's love Yuta. He's a waste
of space.
Yuta needs his pure championship back if he doesn't already have it.
He can't get a championship.
He was the pure champion.
He can't get it.
He can wrestle so
he's so weak.
He can wrestle so clean. It blows your mind.
It's wrestling, not clean your room.
Darby uses his skateboard with tacks on it on Yuta and just takes over on him. It's not surprising.
Nope, not at all.
Next one out was Orange.
Yep.
He wanders out with a backpack, which is full of chains. Was hoping for something more orangey. Something more comedy out of Orange for it, but...
Oh, what, you want orange slices?
No, but I don't even know. The chains, it was like, hey, we need something in a backpack. We can't do tacks in a backpack. What can we do? Chains. Something big, something heavy, something that they can use in a lot.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, but that's Swerve's thing, to utilize bricks and cinder blocks, so...
Swerve wasn't in the match.
Yeah.
So he could have.
Orange brought out chains. It worked. Danielson loved seeing the 2-on-1 on Yuta, just like you did. Between the two of you, I don't know who loves seeing Yuta get hurt more.
Oh, I hate Yuta.
Oh, you do. Garcia came out next, and we got a nice tag team face-off, sort of. Like, it was good, but they were... Darby and OC were still just absolutely in control the entire time. See here. Briscoe then is...
What's next?
Briscoe was supposed to be next.
Yeah, instead...
He gets jumped in the back. We don't know who.
You already know who. It was the team up that I told everybody about last week.
So it wasn't Claudio that came out next. It was Strong that comes out next. Because Garcia came out, and then Daniel Garcia.
No. Who?
Okay. The order for the men was Darby and Yuta starting. Orange came out, then Daniel Garcia.
Then Briscoe was supposed to,
and then it was Strong. Roderick Strong came out, took his spot, came out, so that Briscoe could get time to recover. And they had the advantage again, and then it was Claudio that came out, and that Claudio comes out and turns the tide with power.
I don't even have Roderick in here.
I'm kind of curious what note you're taking down. You totally forgot Roderick came in at that point?
I didn't write it down.
Yeah, that was when Claudio came in, and Claudio just his power takes out everyone. They didn't need anybody else. Kyle came in after that, and he had a little bit at the start of kicking and doing a little bit, and then Claudio just did his thing through uppercuts, and and that was when Moxley came out. And as soon as Moxley came out,
you're forgetting Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle came. Yeah, I just said Kyle came out. Kyle came out, and it wasn't much help. Kyle came out, and I have nothing more. Claudio was in there already on a roll.
Oh, and then Mox came out.
And then Kyle comes out. Yeah, and Mox comes out immediately with Fork. Forks Kyle right off the bat in the face.
So bad.
Oh my God.
So bad.
Somebody needs to not let Moxley have any tableware. Just no more tableware for the man.
No more nothing.
We've seen what he does with meat skewers. We've seen what he does with... no. Holy. And then he forked Darby going for the coffin drop right in the back.
Yeah, right in midair.
The timer finally goes off for Mark Briscoe to come out, the last timer for the good guys to get their last 5 minutes of being ahead. And nobody comes out. Everybody for the good guys is bleeding insanely at this point and down. The Death Riders do their Death Rider thing and just beat the crap out everyone.
Pac was the last one out before the match began.
Yeah. Pac comes out, bell rings. It's just a massacre. And then finally, Briscoe manages to come running out from the back.
With bolt cutters.
And a toolbox.
Of which he didn't even need because the gate wasn't actually locked. A way to fail again, refs. You had one job.
He still took the time to cut through, though.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
if you actually
paid
attention, he tried twice, couldn't get it, and then realized it wasn't even locked. Way to go, refs. You had one job, and you failed. So bad. Briscoe is a beast. And then you got Yuta and Briscoe that climbed top of the cage. That was magnificent.
Yep. Hits a J driller into the chairs on the top.
I really thought that Briscoe was going to get Yuta and throw him off the cage. That's what Yuta deserves. I mean, he just deserves not to be a wrestler. He is their weakest link. Really thought he was going to give it up. Quite surprised that it was Mox.
Oh, don't! You're jumping to the finish again. There's so much more that happened.
Okay. I don't have any more notes.
That's where your notes ended before the finish? You did not have Gabe Kidd showing up and beating up Darby and dragging him up to the top of the entryway, setting 2 tables on fire and throwing him into them?
No.
Helping who was it? Cassidy gets his hand stapled in the pockets.
I was watching
Darby through the table. Yeah. Darby gets thrown through a flaming table. I can't remember who threw him, and I don't remember what happened to that person before it was Pac. I don't remember what happened to keep Pac out of the ring at the end when they all got back. Somebody takes
the
out...
refs took him to the back. Took him to the side. When they zoomed in on Darby, they took Pac to the right, or whatever his name was to the right, one of them to the right, and then they zoomed in on Darby laying on the ground because he was a little on fire after going through the table.
Yeah, I was so focused on Darby, I didn't even realize. Did Pac go off with him?
I
need to rewatch that spot.
No, he did not.
Because I was going to say, Pac was still up on the top, and I don't know if it was like Pac didn't get back to the ring, they locked the ring again, but in the ring you have Mox getting submitted by Kyle in an ankle, fights his way out, goes into a different hole, gets trapped in another hole by Kyle. Gets out of that, goes back to the ankle lock, and Kyle holds it in and submits Moxley. Which, that was 2 submissions now in a row for Mox.
It's Mox's downfall.
Well, not in a row, but 2 submissions. Yeah, he cannot hold out in a submission, which he's trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu some. I mean, Shafir needs to go and put him in some goddamn holds in the locker room and fuck it in the training room and beat the crap out of him again.
Apparently.
I'm kind of surprised. Oh, I had that little bit in there. There was 2 I end the tables where the table didn't break in the men's match. That was just. I thought there was one. Oh yeah, Hater on Sky Blue. There was one in the women's match too, where the table didn't break the first time, so they hit it a second time and it kind of broke a little bit more, and then they were like, "Okay, we're moving on." I'm glad they didn't keep trying to break the tables, but see here, yeah, and it was 3 orange punches on Moxley, and then Kyle locking in an ankle lock to make Moxley tap. So, I thought that was a very, very good match. Kind of sad that the Death Riders lost, honestly.
I'm not.
Moxley needed a win there to keep his faction on a roll and keep his leadership at least looking strong. But overall, really, really good. I gave it a 4.5.
That one got a 5.5.
Oh, you broke your. You haven't had
5.5 out of 5.
You're already breaking your scale, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was good.
Wow.
It was worth it. Just see Briscoe and Darby. It's worth it. And the amount of blood that everybody lost was great.
Oh my god.
Only thing we were missing was Big Bill. Really, really needed.
We've had to taken it to a 6.
I mean, probably. Bill's a gorgeous specimen.
Change Claudio out. Put in Big Bill.
No, because I wouldn't want him to be on the losing team. Big Bill needs to just drop Bad Apple. Move on. It's time to move on.
Well, apparently they won't have. They might not have Jericho coming back. So they're going to be leaderless in the learning tree. You don't even care because it's Jericho.
Nope. I hate them. I hate Jericho. The only good thing about their team is Bill.
Well, what was your absolute favorite spot out of the entire show? You liked Darby and Briscoe. Absolute favorite spot of theirs? Or if it wasn't theirs, what was your favorite? Mine was the... Oh, God.
Mine was Briscoe putting Yuta's head into the pile of chairs up on top of the cage. That was good. That was my favorite part.
Yeah. Yeah. The J Driller on the Kyle at the bottom when they got the hook out to take the chairs to the top. And they bring down the hook on a rope. They toss it up and they hook the chairs up with it to
the
take
fact
it
they needed so many
take
chairs.
It up. Well, my favorite thing is on commentary you hear somebody say it's not going to make it up because it goes up and it hits the bottom underedge of the underhang of the thing. They're like, it's not going to go, and somehow he manages to get it to swing out and get up. It's like, oh no, never mind, they got it up there. It's like you can almost hear like a scared disappointment. No, they have chairs up top now. Stop this.
It was good.
Yeah, that was a very, very good show. I only know of one match that they announced kind of during it, going into the next show, and that's Briscoe versus, I think it's somebody from Don Callis' family. I don't remember. They didn't do a lot of heavy building for Collision, but I get it. The main focus was the show. It was an extra long show, 2.5 hours. I thought they were going to go 3 hours and just not do Collision. do it back to back.
I have no idea.
But it worked. I loved it. I'm looking forward to the next show. Looking forward to the pay-per-view coming up here at the end of the month.
Next weekend.
Yep. We will be doing our video on that. Hopefully filming it Sunday and getting it out that day.
We'll see.
The goal is to get video out by the day after. Get recorded and out so that it's done and out. We managed to get this one out before the next show came out, so fingers crossed. If you guys like what we're doing, hit us with a like. You can hit the subscribe button on her channel or come over to my channel and hit mine. We will hopefully see you guys Sunday with the next video. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.